7 hidden signals you give her over text that makes or breaks her attraction. This is super important because a lot of men do not understand the subconscious signals they are giving women when they're texting them. Once you get awareness by understanding all of this, you will text women better. You will have less ghosting, you'll have more dates, and you'll have more dating success. So number 1, how you describe your life and your availability. Obviously in conversation it's going to come up, what are you up to? What are you doing this weekend? What do you do for work? Any of these things. The signal you want to give them is that your life is something they want to be a part of. That you have a lifestyle and you've created a life for yourself as a man that is interesting and fun and she wants to be a part of it. Of course, you never say this outright, but it's about how you answer subtle questions that signals this in a positive or in a negative light. For example, when she asks you what you're doing, be a little bit vague. You should never, ever tell her nothing. You should never be like, oh, I'm just sitting on the couch. I'm not doing much. Oh, I'm just hanging out. No. Okay. If anything, say I'm running around. Say you're at dinners. Say you're out with friends. Say you have meetings. Say you have work. Paint a picture that your time is valuable. Paint a picture that you have some motion. Okay, if you're an older guy, you don't know what motion means, that means like you have a life. You have things going for you, okay? Things are in motion. Never describe your life, even if you're unemployed and homeless, like you're just sitting on the couch. I'm just eating chips, watching TV. Never do that. Paint a picture in her mind by being a little bit vague, a little bit mysterious, but always talking about your life in a positive, exciting manner. When you don't, this kills desire. Number 2, how you ask her questions. Now, what signal does this give to her? This gives her the signal of he is competent or he is an idiot, okay? And you do this by asking open-ended, good, relevant questions. Do not ask boring questions, irrelevant questions, surface-level questions. Go a little bit deeper and have them be open-ended. She is going to be impressed by your ability to have a conversation and your competency when you do this the right way. For example, maybe you see that she is from a different area. What made you move to blank, right? The area you're in now. It's not a yes or no question. It's a question about her life and her journey. This shows, even though it's not a difficult question, this shows by being curious and having it be open-ended that you have some level of competency in your mind, which signals to her on a very deep biological level, okay, he can take care of me. That's everything this comes back to, psychologically wise. But if you ask a yes or no question, right? Are you going out tonight? No. Like, how are you going to keep the conversation fluid if you're putting her in positions to give you a yes or a no? Have them be open-ended. Have them be relevant. Have them be based on rapport. This demonstrates to women that you are not a dumbass. You know how to have a conversation and you are competent, which are all very attractive traits to women. Number 3, how interested you are to see them. And the signal we want to give women is that we're moderately interested. Okay, we're like cautiously interested in seeing them. The reason is when you show your interest outright, when you show all of your cards to women, when there's no chase, there's no mystery, they know that they have you. Women will never want you. This is reverse psychology, female nature to a T. And so how do we do this? It's your eagerness about seeing her that matters. And so for example, if you ask a girl multiple times to hang out, if you are double texting her, if you're telling her my entire week's free, like, when are you free? When are you free? I'll make it happen. You're showing such an insane level of interest and eagerness that they don't desire you. Because what is this signal to them? This signals that you are not a valuable individual because valuable people have valuable time. And if you have all the time in the world, you are not valuable. And so therefore, why should they want you when nobody else does? They won't. It comes down to how you are forming the perception in her mind's eye of you. You want her to think that she is like a whatever, an accessory to you. Like, yeah, I'm busy. You seem cool. Why don't we make something happen? I think I can do something. It's not, when are you free? I'm free Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, whatever time you want. I'm good after 7, but you're showing way too much eagerness. And this actually will really, really hurt her interest in her burning desire for you. Number 4, speed of response time. This goes hand in hand with the perception of your value. Okay, a busy guy, a guy of value, a high value guy, a guy that women truly want, desire, is not a bum, right? Of course not. And I'm not saying you are if you text back fast. But what I am saying is women will interpret your speed of responses based on the value of who you are as a man on a subconscious level. So if you respond back all the time, every second, immediately, it shows you have nothing going on. It shows you're a bum. They can't help but interpret it this way. If you text in spurts, you come back later, you text a little bit here, you text a little bit there, but then you come back later, that shows you have things going on in your life, which speaks on a biological level to the level of resources you have to provide for her. That's all of this wrapped together. And so what you should do, my favorite, because I am busy, is I text in spurts if I'm talking to a woman. Okay, so a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. I'm not texting back all the time rapidly. Sometimes I even might forget on purpose. You want to be a little sporadic. And also this works way more in your favor because spending tons of time and energy and effort talking to women is not what we want to be doing. Texting is just a leverage point to use to make plans. And so in my opinion, texting back here and there or texting back fast for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes at a time, and then vanishing is totally fine, but it can't be more than that. It can't be all day long. It can't be rapidly every single time. That will signal zero value on your end. Number 5, your masculinity through challenging them. Honest to God, women can feel your testosterone levels, how masculine you are, all of these signals in how you text them. Isn't that crazy? Let me tell you what signal you could send and how you can text to show that you have high masculinity, you have high testosterone, and therefore they should desire you, and they will desire you by nature. You are comfortable being bold. You're comfortable challenging them. You are comfortable saying messages that are cookie cutter. You're okay with it. You're okay taking the risk with that message and seeing how they respond. That signals to them courage. That signals to them boldness. That signals to them, this is probably a high masculine guy. If this guy is going to say this to me and challenge me and tease me and make fun of me a little bit, wow, he has a lot of courage. Like to say that, he has a lot of courage. This is all subconscious thoughts, right? All subconscious thoughts. That is how they feel your masculinity signal over text by how bold you are, how courageous, how assertive you are with the plans, how you just say, we're hanging out this week. Oh, man with a plan, masculine, testosterone, etc. Well, would you like to go out with me? No testosterone, no masculinity, no plan, not certain of himself, timid, passive, gay, dumb, boring. I don't want him. That's everything connected. Number 6, how comfortable she will feel around you. Women can actually get the feeling, literally the feeling of their future comfort level in person with you through texting. And let me tell you how. Your smoothness of moving from topic to topic or conversation or setting up plans or asking, all these things, but it's essentially your conversational skills, how smooth you are as a talker and a texter. That will indicate more or less comfort in her mind when she hangs out with you. If you click with a girl, right? You're not going to click with every girl, but let's say you click with a girl. You're having great texting conversations. Everything is fluid back and forth. You can guarantee she's going to show up way more comfortable to the date than if your conversation was stagnant or one-sided. These things literally on a psychological level will affect her not only showing up on the date, but her comfortability with you. I've had many situations from dating apps and texting, same day link, same day. We match at 3 p.m. She's at my place at 8. I meet her in person. She's at my place that night. How? It's because over texting, they felt really comfortable. They felt at ease. I disarmed them. I lowered their anxiety. I made them feel good through the emotions and the signals I was giving them via text. And I did that by having easy, nice conversation, fluid, no problems. That's how you win. Number 7, social proof and other options. It's very important as a man, but especially in this video with your texting, to demonstrate that you have other options, right? That you're desirable by other people other than her, that will reinforce her decision in you and trigger the competition pressure point psychologically so that she wants to win you from other women. It does all of this. So how do we signal that? Because it's very important that we do in or not in texting. We want to always be describing other people in scenarios. Okay, this is a really, really good trick that you can weave into your conversations. Okay, if she brings something up to you, or if you guys are talking about a topic, you can be like, yeah, my friend Jessica was saying the same exact thing. My friend Sarah literally said this, completely agree. Oh yeah, Sarah told me about that. My friend from high school, she told me about that 100%. I know exactly what you're saying. You see how smooth and subtle and easy that is, but it does so much more than that. It does so much more. It signals to her that you have other women. It signals to her that other women are comfortable with you, and therefore she will be comfortable with you. It demonstrates to her that you are desired by other women, even if you call them friends, even if you have friends. Just weave this in. It will make her want you more. It will increase the effort she will give you. Your texting always is sending signals. All the time it's sending signals, whether you like it or not. If you want to master texting, check out my texting masterclass below. It's going to break down exactly how to go from app to phone number to date, or in person to number to Instagram to date, whatever it is. Conversational flows and openers, it'll help you 100%. I'll see you inside.